Ladies and gentlemen, now before I even get into the video, check out the new hairstyle. I'm loving it, wavy. Your boy feeling luxurious out here. Had to get the Valentine's Day look. You feel me? Anyway, yesterday I reacted to Wake, Joe Budden's old diss on Drake. After I reacted to Give Me a Hug, where Drake dissed Joe. And a bunch of comments on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. People like, bro, you missed the best one. You got to check out Making a Murderer. So here we are. We going to react to this one. And I'm going to tell y'all, don't worry. I think I got stay tuned. I got like an ERB next, so.
I'm right here per your request, now you stuck in them shoes. No alliances with me can still fuck him too. Before we start, to the fans, I'm uncomfortable too. Stuck in the booth feeling like y'all cause I got love for the dude. But now my phone blowing up, they like what I'm gonna do. Show the world you shouldn't poke a man with nothing to lose. All of this just cause I wasn't in love with his views. Whatever happened, I just know they got me fucking confused.
You know what's the crazy part? And Joe, I think, was potting while this dropped. And going back to these Joe Budden songs, I'm glad Drake did the diss so I could go back. You remember Joe Budden, that's a rapping song. You feel me? The boy can rap. You understand me?
Whatever happened, I just know they got me fucking confused.
My cake.
I'll rap with this dog.
I'm honored to be around you, man. This is the first time.
Yo, come on.
Okay, so I can't be honest on your network here. I can't be honest to your fans and say I'm honored to be around you. We all used to listen to you, so I don't need to learn how to take compliments. You say that in vain. He's one of the best. You know that, right?
Dang. So that's Drake talking to Joe Budden. Like I said, him and Joe have had a real weird relationship. I've always thought they had some sort of issues, even in this situation. But something happened where it became public, and it went after Joe did his views review and hated it and went on that rant with the tank top and sweating off felt like a perky. I can, that's what really made it public. But like, damn, I just love battle rap so much, and people are like, you sleeping on this one, so I had to cover this too. And I know he dropped 3. I don't know if I'm gonna cover the other one. I just wanted this. Everybody was telling me like, bro, you reacted to the wrong one.
You know that, right? I said, don't say it in vain. You know he's one of the best.
This is for everybody who ain't know. He can battle.
Look, enough of the sentimental crap. Cool if you into that. Fuck all of these subs, who they intended at. I won't believe it's me without forensic facts. They don't normally mention black when penning they raps, but then I listen back without forensic facts. They don't normally mention black when penning they raps.
He don't normally mention black while penning his raps. I don't know if black's a person. I don't know if he's saying that he doesn't address being black. He doesn't normally speak on black issues. He doesn't normally speak about being black, or if there's somebody named black, which could be a double regardless.
Normally mention black when penning they raps, but then I listen back. I heard a pinch of sass, tender ass. Said he come around, he gon' get pinned to grass. I come around with 8 inch of the mat. I'm a wordsmith.
If Teddy come around, he gonna get penned to grass. That's not a reach. Pen to grass, pen to grass, pen to grass, pen to grass. Teddy, pen to grass. Teddy, pen to grass. I'm gonna put pen to grass. That it all works. You see, the reach test is you say it slow, and you say it fast, and you say it faster. It all works because pen to grass and pen to grass. Because people can say Teddy, depending on your accent, Teddy Pendergrass, Teddy Pentagrass, it's the same thing. So that works perfectly.
Inch of the mat. I'm a wordsmith for real. You thought Quentin was bad. You made me proud around with 8 inch of the mat. I'm a wordsmith for real. You thought Quentin was bad. You made me proud lad. But it seems my child mad with all the clap that he grabbed. It still doubts from his dad. Look, this ain't promotional. You just emotional. No doubt you got Starbucks. All is showing you. I part his rain like.
No freaky. Hey, yo. What? Nah, I get what he's saying, though. He's like, you getting Starbucks, all that Joe in you. That's a crazy thing to say to another nigga. But I get what he's saying. He's saying that Drake got a lot of his style from me. That's what he's saying. And Drake has said that too. And even in, that's why that diss in, was it No Stylist? You let me become the man that you almost was. He's saying basically like, you could have been me had you played the game better. And that's why Drake had so much reverence for Joe in the beginning.
Lightning fast, just what Joseph do. A black cloud all over the six, check the overview. It's so indirect, shit wasn't real clear. Either Jimmy acting or he really missed a wheelchair. Damn. What he don't know is we the most kindred of souls. I should've did this 2 Kendricks ago.
And this goes back to the fact that these Kendrick and Drake have been hip-hop civil wars since forever. This goes back to the people who are saying, where did all this come from? Oh, no, this has been a battle that's been in the works for like a decade and some change. Nigga. You understand me? So like, he said I should have done this 2 Kendricks ago. Golly. What?
Well, let's get into the show. Commence my road. For Joe to see Boys to Men, we at the end of the road.
For Joe to see Boys to Men, we're at the end of the road? Oh, nah. Dr. Mark, what?
He that close to his death to know the reaper. The fitted sweats and old sneakers to float ether. Gas cause he can't old meek and them Joe's deeper. Quick to put extension to singer that's Mo Isha. Nothing about Rick Slick but show what it sees in my crust. From the same old piece as Mona Lisa. So how you calling out the lyrical gods? Your face light up when you see me talking miracle watts. Cause your words ain't saying a thing. I kill a gram without weighing a thing. Nigga, you baiting a king. Tell you
I kill a gram without weighing a thing. You baiting a king. This nigga. Golly, bro. Golly, bro. Y'all wasn't around for the mood music. Y'all don't remember the mood music. I could tell. And like I said, there's things that Joe does publicly and has done since this that I think, you know, contributes to people not being able to go back to the stuff and respect this pen enough. And, you know, I guess that'll happen, you know, when you a type of and you talk enough. But like, he's done stuff that's made, but like, don't ever forget, bro, this shit was great, man. It's a real slaughterhouse nigga, bro. Like,
can't tell you the way to Golden State say it was team. Aubrey, you gotta make a shot. You won't play on the wing.
Damn.
Yeah, mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Them call me a murderer. I never duck, just spray. I mean, never miss me aim. Them call me a murderer.
What's up?
There's some truth in that saying.
How's everybody feeling out there?
Nobody seen nothing. Nobody seen nothing. When I
Look
see
here, I just spit the facts. Raging aristocrat.
I ain't gonna lie to you too. Even this 3-song diss structure is, in a way, like the same type of structure that Kendrick took against Drake. The only difference is when you listen, I think Kendrick made the 3 songs 3 different things completely, right, on purpose. Where Joe, after listening to these 2, they're not necessarily different, where like I think Kendrick was showing his lyrical side, his battle rap side, and then his hitmaker side. I think, which this one, all of these is basically my lyrical battle rap bag. That's Joe. Both of these songs are basically saying but the aesthetic feels like you could have been like, I see the little seed you planted there. You didn't quite water it. I'm finna water it. When this fruit grows, oh yeah, it's finna be sweet. You feel me? I can see it because like Wake and this conceptually feel the same. Right? Battle raps. That doesn't make them whack or anything. It's not, they're dope. Both of them are very dope. But it just makes it where I could see how Kendrick said, nah, I'm going to make them 3 different emotions completely. But it just feels a bit, I don't know the order of diss tracks, Making Murder Awake, but this one feels a bit more sinister. And I don't know if it's with the beat, the chorus, the little, make me a murderer, that, but it feels more ominous.
An aristocrat, shooters hurt them words, wanna get rid of that. When they roll up, that dude won't wanna live his rap. So see the 6 upside down and wanna switch it back. Wrath of a God sinner, I'm too real, I bet you star tender. I bet a mill, I bet a star tender. But since the OGs hove, here's what I wanna know. Ain't no real niggas allowed to fuck where I wanna go. Let's think it back to Jay, now let's get back to Drake. Both too big to respond to all I have to say. Still with all this success and all the accolades, the universe makes it so they come right back to me. Here's a
Wow! Wow! Just on some battle raps, that was a beautiful strategy, a beautiful execution too. So basically, he's saying he's acknowledged, because the biggest rebuttal that Drake's gonna have is like, I'm too big to diss or to even care about Joe or respond to Joe, even though he does. But when Joe goes, yeah, you too big to respond to me, but somehow the universe keeps bringing you back to me. And then now with he just dissed Joe on the Party Next Door, his brand new album. Wow, the universe does find a way to make y'all two just always bang, come together. You know what I mean?
reminder that we go way back. I mean,
Always bang is crazy. No, freaky. I said always didn't make the sound, but it can't. Crazy, bro. I know the closed caption gonna be insane.
you know, for me, the kid is practice over. I make these words flip as if they practice yoga. Okay, practice over, back to blacklist. Over, nothing personal. It's Red Reddington showing I don't work for you. Still, I'm doing the work for you. Payback, why is your reimbursing you? Metal wall behind his face, Sprite commercial you.
Metal all behind his face, Sprite commercial you. Because, you know, in the Sprite commercial when Drake, the face opened up. Golly! You know what I really want to see? Even after the defamation suits or whatever. What I would have liked to see is Drake do a full Joe Budden diss. I feel like there's probably one out there in a vault somewhere. And, you know, because the pump it up, she got a good head on it, so it pumped it up to me wasn't enough. But it was, ooh, okay. And then the line after that was when it really felt like he was really starting to show the pump it up felt like Drake showing that, I'm just playing around. But then you let me become the nigga that you almost was, started feeling like, oh no, now he's really starting to reach a little bit for his. So I was like, man, if Drake ever really reached for his, upped it and I would have liked to see Joe and Drake go back and forth for real. But yeah, that's what I don't know now though, but like.
Face, Sprite commercial, you might have made a mistake out of this one. Can't bell Biv DeVoe your way out of this one. No. Someone your damn campaign, the hammers ring. I just bought a new edition, you can't stay in the rain. Y'all say this soft nigga harder than that I can't explain. Y'all think he's so for real, I see candy ring. So everywhere you sell.
Some of y'all ain't peeping the R&B scheme. Some of y'all ain't peeping the R&B scheme. What?
Real MCs, you get murdered. And since you signed to Five Guys, makes you a burger.
Since you signed to Five Guys, it makes you a burger. And I still want to know, was this before Pusha T said that you signed to a nigga to sign to a nigga to sign to a nigga, John? Because, yeah, Joe really set the blueprint of this whole thing. And he said a lot of stuff too that at the time people weren't even privy of. And I low-key feel like that's kind of where Joe messed up. Joe over-rapped and then also over-innuendoed, right? To me, there's never such thing as over-rapping, but there is, right? In a battle, you want to make sure you could rap whatever point, whatever clip, however good you want to, but you want to make sure the most important stuff is that punch lands, right? That's why trying to strike a chord, but it's probably A minor. It isn't the most technical line, but in a battle, those are the lines that's gonna, ooh. It's usually the line the crowds can say with you. And I feel like a lot of stuff Joe was exposing, he was still throwing little innuendos, and it was more like, for Drake, like Drake, I know, but he made it a bit more plain and simple and black and white for people to read, I think it would have landed a bit more. And I think that's why it landed more for Pusha T and Kendrick, because Pusha was making it a bit more simple. You have a child at home, story of Addie Don. It's pretty, let me not say simple, easier to digest, you know? Because Joe is saying stuff that, like, you know, is hot, but you might be in the shower 45 minutes from listening to the song, you go, is that what he meant? And that's a good one, but not everybody's gonna get that. So it's like,
nobody see nothing.
Real quick.
Nobody see nothing.
I don't want to talk too long. I think you misconstrued the boundaries of this relationship and this friendship. which in turn has caused me to do the exact same thing. I don't understand how you niggas, or how you in particular, how you can fuck shorty, and I dap you and say you a real nigga. And I critique your album and all of a sudden we sensitive. I don't understand how you new niggas work. Maybe I'm out of touch with the rules of today's society. I'm clear on all that.
All of this is over to him.
But let me paint who I am before I allow another nigga to do it. I'm from the school, pussy don't get me punch drunk. Maybe it's different in the city you come from. Look, I'm from the school of these hoes belong to everybody. No celeb exempt, goes for everybody. So when I seen you fuck shorty, not a bitter bone in me. I ain't think I had to handle the plan, said I'm aware. Have fun, understand that it's fam. Told that to you and not her, that's just the man that I am, my nigga. Kids got no respect, all cause you call me for the whole check on every hoe you check. That makes sense, bad bitches, that's what Joe do best. And I was the man around these parts when they ain't know you yet, which kinda makes me your OG in Toronto. And I ain't charged once, that's for free in Toronto.
This is like his Euphoria. This is like Joe's Euphoria, low-key.
I'm unsure how that came to be in Toronto, nigga. I don't even be in Toronto. When it rains, it pours. All that mean dog, please get a poncho. Subs fell short like a free throw from Rondo. So Rudy Gay so mean with all the button threats. As soon as we shoot at King DeMarcus Cousins net. This shit is truly a movie. You started a trend being a groupie for groupies. Me, I should have had Bria in the coop and outer way before you ever wrote an interlude about her.
Lord have mercy, save me. My nigga said you made it cool to be a groupie for groupies, and then he said the flip of you got one of mine, but you know, what if I told you I had shorty in the car before you ever wrote an interlude about her, and then that's what plays into the these O's is for everybody angle that he was using. Like you're supposed to know that, of course. Wow. But I ain't gonna lie. That's why in this battle with the pump it up line, it stung so much because like, wow.
So who you playing with, clown? I'm first shift at the bars. Only means I already made them rounds. But they say that he the best MC and best flower. He cook better than me, but you love my leftovers. Fire the kill shot, the fire's still hot. Word to your Versace velours, the Kyra still got. You playing chess with the chrome of the pump. Let it blast, check her pass. Should've known from the jump. So whatever you want, roll. Executives got your soul. Sedatives, I'm repetitive with those. Records show for regular Joe. Selling records was never the go. I never sold records, I kept records of what was sold. Might have made a mistake.
I never sold records, I kept records of what I sold. Is so low-key, these diss tracks land better now than they did when he dropped them, with everybody knowing everything. Because now when you know the UMG and Drake issues and the accounting issues and the renegotiation issues, that line is way more potent now. I don't care about selling records. I kept records of what I sold. Wow. And he basically saying you in an effed up deal. You don't even have the records what they sold. They hoeing you. That's what he's saying here. And that's what Drake has now agreed with the fight with UMG. That's crazy.
Out of this one, days long, can't trade songs your way out of this one, so don't worry yourself. And before I go, fuck a record label. I appear courtesy of myself. It's Joe.
Nah, this one was way more violent than wait. Yeah, no, this is way better. This was his Euphoria. Wow. Now, I don't think I'm going to react to any of the other ones. The only reason I did this one is because I did not expect the overwhelming reaction of people being like, no, check this out. Oh, shit. All right. So, wow. I think my next upload is going to be ERB. And I got some Tyler. I think I'm going to do the Corso music video next. Don't worry. We got that Tyler album. We getting closer and closer to it. Hip hop is a sport. Link in the pinned comment. Go grab you some gear, man. We out of here, man. We got shirts and all. New designs coming soon. Protect hip hop.